What I'm about to show you right now is without a doubt one of the dumbest, if not the dumbest play I have ever seen in professional baseball. It's 100% a mental mistake, and I am sorry to every Mariners fan that has to rewatch this, but this is so dumb, it deserves its own video. First inning, the Mariners are already down 2-0. It's practically a playoff game. There's 11 or 12 games left in the season. You need every run, you need every win. And the Yankees pitcher is immediately struggling to find the strike zone, cannot hit water from a boat. And if there's anyone that should understand that, it's Victor Robles, because the very first pitch that the Mariners see in the bottom half of the first inning nearly hits him in the face. It hits him in the hand. Clearly, guys having command issues. And to really reiterate how bad the control issues are, he's going to walk the bases loaded. And look at how bad he is missing the zone. These are not competitive pitches. These are way out of the strike zone. He walks the bases loaded, and everyone should know in this situation, guy can't throw strikes, having a hard time, including to Justin Turner right here, who's going to quickly go down with the bases loaded in a 3-0 count. All not competitive pitches. Last one nearly hits him in the face again. And this is where the stupidity starts right here. And again, the bases are loaded. There's 2 outs. You're one bad pitch away from walking in the first run of the game basically for free. And there is no reason for Victor Robles to do what he's about to do right here to end the inning and end any chance you have to score runs. Turner's getting back in the box. Pitcher's not really paying attention. And Victor Robles is getting a walking lead at third base. And he decides he's going to try to make a run for it and steal home. Gets thrown out at the plate, and it's kind of a close play, I guess, but that ends the inning. You keep the bases loaded. Nobody scores because you decide you're going to try to play hero ball and steal home in a situation that in no way calls for it. This is as bad as it gets. And another thing I want to point out, and don't get me wrong, this is 99% Victor Robles being a bad base runner and not understanding the situation. But the third base coach right here, is it too much to ask for you to make sure your player is understanding the situation and maybe tell him, I mean, look, he's right in front of you. He's walking. You can tell he's trying to get a massive lead. He's clearly trying to do something stupid here. You would think maybe he'd be like, hey, Victor, get back to the bag. Get back. It's not the time. Let's get back. Let's play it safe. Because honestly, in this situation, 3-0 count, pitcher can't throw strikes. He's about to give you a free run, most likely, in a 2-0 game where you need it. It's basically the playoffs. Why are you not, as a third base coach, telling your base runner, dude, you should be back here? Like, you shouldn't even be getting these massive leads right now. It's not worth it. You should practically be standing on the bag. And maybe you want to get a big secondary lead and get down the line a little bit on the pitch. And the third base coach, he's partially at fault for this, in my opinion. He's got to come forward and let his player know in the spot, it's not the time for this. And maybe that's too much to ask. Maybe people are going to disagree with me on that. I'm not saying it's not mostly on Victor Robles, but third base coach, you got to be a little bit more aware than this. You cannot let this happen. And looking at this angle too, I get what Victor Robles is saying. The pitcher's not really paying attention, okay? I understand that, but it's not the time for this. It gets him. You just bailed out the Yankees. You bailed him out of a bad inning. He was absolutely struggling. I'm a big believer in momentum. I think the Mariners likely lose this game, whether this play happens or not. Don't get me wrong, but this immediately killed any momentum you had in this game. And it just sucked the life out of the stadium, out of the dugout. You could feel it. It was just awful. And overall, last night was an outrageous night for baseball. In my next video, I'm going to do a breakdown of Jose Altuve showing the umpire feet picks and getting ejected from that game as well. So if you want to see that, subscribe so you don't miss it. And I'll see you guys when that gets posted. Thank you so much for watching.